welcome to my channel. This is After Hours on the Farm, and what this is about is down here in this lower field here where the horses are, something had come through the back fence there, tore the fence. As to what it is, I'm not positive. Could have been a bear, might have been an elk, who knows, but it did tear the fence apart. I went down there to see about any hair, fur, or anything around in there. I didn't see anything. So now I've put trail cameras all around here. I have 6 of them down in here. One I have right here on this post looking straight at me. Oh, there's a deer. Get way down there in that far field. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. Yeah. This camera here I have never used for doing videos, but I'm going to try it out because my other camera messed up, so bear with me on this. But yeah, here got one horse there. That's King. He's an older horse. He's 25 plus. Neighbors, they got a couple donkeys over there. There's 2 other horses in here someplace. But as you can see, it gets pretty growed up in here. Actually, I see one of the horse's legs back there. I have a trail camera back there, so I'm probably getting the rear end of a horse. But yeah, there's a pond down here, and I had it cleared out to where you could actually see the pond, but it just grows up here. This is the Olympic Peninsula. We get so much rain. We got 1.25 inches in the last couple of days. So there's quite a bit of rain coming through here. Let me get through this fence here. The horses haven't been down here for about a week. So it's so a lot of deer have been down in here during this time. And here we have that one. The upper one was a bat box, but it looks like woodpeckers had gotten into it. Get wood ducks down here, and got a few of these boxes here. This one here I need to redo. You can see that deer back there now. Yeah, still ways out there. Now here we have the barn, which has feed in it. It has hay in there, some grain. There is a barn cat that lives in here. So there's cat food. So there's enough stuff to attract, you know, wild animals. I have a camera right there on that fence post pointed towards that in case anything comes up in here. Now that deer, it's noticed me. Now down here, this is a small pond here. During the summer it'll dry up. It's almost getting there now. Here's the other pond. It's much bigger. It'll have ducks will land down in here. It's got a lot of bullfrogs in there. So there is you know, oh, there's 2 more deer right there. Well, you can just barely see there. One's got his ears just poking, and there's another one right behind it. So there's 3 deer in this back field back here. Now yesterday I saw a doe with 2 fawns. Oh, they were just newborns. They were tiny. But right here on this corkscrew willow, I have a game camera. It's pointing out towards here. This is a path that the horses use a lot to go to the back portion of the field there. And then I have another camera right here. It's on this tree here, and it's pointing right down underneath these big weeping willows along the pond here. I got some of those orange-tipped blackbirds out there on the pond. Like I said, there's a lot of bullfrogs in here. So we'll walk around the pond there. I got another camera on that other end down there. We'll go take a look at it. I don't have any cameras on this side. I may have to put one down off this other side. I may have to put one down off this other side. I forgot I got this camera, the mic is right up here, right where you want to place your hand. So hopefully I haven't done that a whole bunch yet and put my thumb over it. It's the one thing I don't like about this camera, is it's real easy to cover up that mic. Right there is another wood duck nest. I don't know if they used this one. I saw them look at it, but I don't know if they used it this last year. I got the blackbirds. They don't like it when people are down in here. They're pretty territorial. Now, usually there's bullfrogs right in here, but it's been pretty cold. So, oh, there went one there. But yeah, they when it's warm out, there's this whole little beach there will be full of bullfrogs. The only thing that looks like it's walked down here is the horses. But as you can see, I cleared all of this last winter, and it just gets growed back up pretty fast. But you couldn't, there was blackberries and everything in here. You couldn't, and all these, I think they call that butterfly bush. Those things will take over if you let them. I mean, it had covered all of that back in there. But in this here, you couldn't even get to these willows. There's Dolly. Oh, all three horses are back here now. Let's see, usually there's a bullfrogs down in here, but like I said, it's kind of cold, so they're not going to be out doing much. You can see the paths out there in the duckweed where the ducks that have come in, they'll swim out in here. But yeah, there's the three horses. The one to the far right, that's King. He's over 25 years old. The one in the middle, that's Rita. She's getting up there in age now too. And this one on this far left, that's Dolly. She's the one that gets ridden the most. Rita will still get ridden from time to time, but not very often. Okay, right back over here I have a camera in those willows. It's pointed this direction. It's one of those trail view cameras. And it's pointing right over here. This post was smashed down. Blackberries were pulled out and everything. I looked through there to see if I could find any fur. I didn't find anything, but whatever came through here spooked the horses the other night. And the one horse, Dolly there, she got injured, her shoulder or something. The vet came out to check her out and said that she'd be fine, and she seemed to recover. But I don't know what came through there. Could have been a bear, could have been an elk. If there were other horses over there, I would have probably thought it was a horse coming over, but no horses stay out over there in the evenings, and a lot of times there's none in the day either. But this here, you know, this is a concern. So I have that camera pointed towards this area. Now right up over here, I have another camera back here in these willows. It's right up there on that tree, and it's pointing right across this path towards the pond. So anything that's going to come along this pond here, I will catch it on that camera right there. Now, let's see. So I showed you the one up there, the one there, the two up here, one there, one there. So I have 6 cameras out, and they're pretty much checking out this area. This area here stays pretty mucky down in here, so if anything walks through here, it's going to leave tracks, and it'll stay like this all summer long. There's just water. That's why all these willows grow so good. Willow trees. Yeah. Now, the horses, they like to get down in here and eat the cattails, and so they'll have this side of the pond, well, both sides all the way around. You can walk all the way around the pond pretty much, besides right there. But yeah, they keep those down pretty good. Now we're coming back up around this other side. Yeah, I'd pretty much cleared this out, but we've gotten so much rain that things just grow. Oh, there's those 2 deer right there. Now they're watching me. Right on the other side of those bulrushes. And the other deer, oh, she's probably went back here into the willows here. They're not all that concerned about me. But here's another nest box right here. This one here usually produces pretty good, but I don't know if it did this year. I didn't see any baby wood ducks down on the pond this year. So who knows? We get a lot of possums and raccoons, and that's a pretty easy one for them to get to. I have to move that one. I'll do that this fall. But yeah, back there, this back field over here, about 2 winters ago, I got a nice picture of a bobcat back there. It was a pretty good sized bobcat. So all sorts of predators, animals, deer. Every once in a while an elk will run through. But yeah. So if you want to watch to see what I might catch on these cameras, these here, I'll check them out once a week. So I'll post whatever I get on there. Usually within a week though. I'm probably not going to get a lot other than horses, maybe a deer. But this spot here does pretty good, because this pathway here, coyotes like to use it, possums like to use it, and I don't know if I've ever seen a raccoon back over there. Back over in here, they like being down in here because there's, you know, things for them to eat down in here. But if you wanna watch these videos, please subscribe, like the video. I will post hopefully at least once a week, maybe twice a week. Anything that has to do with, you know, after hours on the farm, I'll go with that. Not so much about the animals too much. I mean, there's horses here, there's chickens, geese, ducks. We have some tumbler pigeons, rabbits, but I'm not gonna get into that too much. I don't really take care of the animals. I take care of the place more than anything. You know, if there's a fence post that needs to be replaced, I go do that, which there's a lot of them here that need it. You know, just things that need to be done. I leave the animals. I mean, I can take care of them, and if they're not going to be here, I can do it. It's not that big of a deal. But so, well, hope you enjoyed. I hope you continue watching, and hopefully we'll find out what's here after hours on the farm. Thank you for watching.